Those are great questions. Let me start somewhat in order. I'm going to start with the leadership piece of that first, because I think that's how a lot of these issues get addressed. Now, first, I had the privilege of working with Commissioner Liberty extensively during COVID. He appeared at a lot of the press briefings that I did numerous times to talk about the work they were doing, and I have a deep respect for him. I've thoroughly enjoyed working with him. He had a deputy commissioner who I became very close friends with, a guy named Ryan Thornell. I think he moved out to Arizona to be the commissioner there. But I've had a lot of respect and privilege working with them. And if Commissioner Liberty were open to staying on in my administration, that is a conversation I would be very open to. Again, I have a lot of respect for him. More broadly, to some of the policy issues laid out, I am in favor of moving back to parole. Maine has not had parole since, I believe, 1976. Okay. And so I am in favor of reinstating parole. This, to me, is an example of something that, even though we should go back to it, we should do it right, not do it fast. And so I want to put the appropriate planning in place so that when we flip parole back on, it is seamless. Those who are averse to going back to parole will look at any single foot fault as evidence that it's a bad idea. So we've got to get it right, not get it fast. More broadly, I think prison oversight is an area where Maine can improve. I've spoken with advocates and others who have been deeply involved in this work, and so I think there's a lot of opportunity. So I look forward to having those discussions. Let me zoom out even further and raise, or perhaps even answer, a question that I actually think is even more fundamental than the discrete policy issues you noted, and that is the utter lack, almost unconstitutional lack, of criminal defense attorneys in Maine. That is an issue that it undergirds every one of these issues. Proper legal defense reduces the likelihood that someone even ends up in prison in the first instance. And so while I concur that those issues are important, the one that I think supersedes all of them is the lack of criminal defense attorneys in Maine, for which the next governor is going to have a significant lift financially and otherwise to recruit more folks there.